Waiting for you.
Loss of 7.
And it's 4th down.
Bitch, you can't keep no field goal from the 40-yard line.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt.
How long that is? How far it is? 60 yards? 50, 45, 55, 57. 54.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good, and this will remain a scoreless game. As a kicker from that distance, 56, 57 yards, so many things you got to worry about, but I am a little surprised he didn't get it there.
Yeah, with the way kickers are nowadays, we're surprised anything under 65 that it doesn't get at least to the crossbar. But remember this. You have to drive it a little bit lower in order to make that distance, and you also have to be worried about the interior rush that they can get their hands on it. So that's why those stronger kickers nowadays who can pop it up in the air and still travel and carry it, that's what you're looking for.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
Ready, 95-56.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds.
What the fuck?
So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
Fuck this nigga. Shit, who gives a fuck? Yeah, that's it. There.
So Breeze is going to stay out there, and they're going to go for this on 4th down.
Focus, defense, focus. Check 31, check 31.
Breeze going to go on 4th down. And that's caught by Smith. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara.
Fucked it up. Supposed to be a tick
down. A gain of 3,
right
2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
From the 25 on 2nd down.
Oh, hit. God damn, kid. Wide open.
A sack back at the 32. The 305-pound defensive end, Jarrell Casey, gets the sack. On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. And they'll catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. On 4th down, off goes Drew Brees, and on comes the Saints kicker, Will Lutz, for the field goal.
Man, then they made me get the fucking
This one from 48 yards away, and it's no good. Lutz pulled it, and this will remain a scoreless game. So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. David Onyemata there on the tackle.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Tannehill.
Come here, boy.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
In the heat. Meet me at the quarterback.
No score after one on EA Sports. Third and long, it's Tannehill. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. Third and long, why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and that leads to a play-action sack. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
No.
On second down, Kamara. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Ready. Yellow waiting. Right there in the middle. 55. Watch the pass.
From the gun on third down, Breeze. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. First grab for Thomas. It's good for a first down as well. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Kill.
On second and 11 now. Breeze.
Give me that, nigga.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Give me that.
Picked off at the 22. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
Check.
Now it's Tannehill.
Come at Tannehill. Come here, Tannehill. Come here, Tannehill.
DJ Williams with a pick.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run to the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
My man ran the route better than your man did.
Ready? You
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk about football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Kamara. Get the Kamara punk up.
Ready?
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Let's try something new.
Ready?
Try something new right here. Let's see how I do it.
I'm coming.
Now Breeze. And the throw there going to be incomplete. It was Logan Ryan that time who knocked it away.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
A 59-yard attempt.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this will remain a scoreless game. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, and this one's kicked and intercepted. Picked off by Eli, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
We got them
the Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Oh, good.
Hey, they do that shit, man. They only give you a 10 now. Look through your shit.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. To throw is Breeze. It's Cole Smith. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jarrell Casey picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Breeze.
He out of bounds. Look at this one.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Let it. 56 is the mic. Here we go. Check. Crunch. Check 24. Shit. Hey, wahoo.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. And he hits the running back, Dion Lewis.
Damn,
now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Come on, set 90 Wolf.
This might go the other way. I might get a tick.
On first down, Tannehill.
What the fuck?
And he will score. Touchdown. Delaney Walker in the final seconds of the first half as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And it's now a 7-0 game. Joseph now to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway.
I've been bullshitting.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Hey,
decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
What kind of shit it is?
Hey, that one nigga was right, that nigga off the street right now. Damn. You know, Legion one day I played a nigga, I think I hit him. He hit me. I flipped over and rolled on top of that nigga.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. 80 weapon. Check 49. Check 5.
Again, it's Henry. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
8, read.
3rd and 2, Tannehill. And he locates Walker complete. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. It's brought in by Adam Humphries. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Henry out of the pistol. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Tannehill. That is caught. It's Tajay Sharp. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Here we go. Set. 18 Gator.
That's right, baby.
Go.
Need a little heat, we need a little cut.
47's a muck, boy. 47. Check, boy. Let's go. 3 down.
A first down carry for Henry. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They come up in an offset eye. They'll run it again with Henry. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Yeah. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal.
I'm going to take them the food soon the game over with. You going to go and fit my plate now? I'm saying, what you going to cover the food over with?
Right there, 54 miles.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
They'll come out in the pistol. The crowd here in the Dome making things difficult. 3rd and goal. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And he's got it. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This is less than an extra point, just a 19-yard attempt. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Titans. They've got the football. They'll be looking to extend their lead here as we begin the 4th quarter. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and the lead moves to 10-zip. A big one there. That gives him a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Hello, get way to the top of...
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a 1st down. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On the ground, Kamara. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. The 10th carry for Kamara, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Calling a loss of 2 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Ready, 5-9. Check 55 for Mike. Rip right, rip right. Check 50, check 50.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They end up getting stuck twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down.
I shouldn't have been conservative on 3rd, man. I should have only got that bitch on 3rd, man. Get the pressure, man.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Here's Breeze to throw.
Man, get the fuck out of him, man. Get the fuck out of him, man. That man was wide the fuck on, man. That shit stupid as fuck. Man, ain't nobody ain't nowhere near this motherfucker, man. Man, get the fuck out of him, man. That's some straight bullshit, man. That's some straight fucking bullshit, man.
And right now, your defensive coordinator.
This bitch running a whole nother direction. He just don't turn his whole body around and went up and make interception. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. That's some bullshit.
May come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. But a lot of
the fuck out of him, man. That's some bullshit.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Straight bullshit.
He's checking credit. Hey, check 24. Check it.
Back to throw, Tannehill. With a heavy rush, and down he goes. Sheldon Rankins breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. The Titans on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12.
Check safety, check safety. Shit.
Tannehill.
Get that
And he'll hit his tight end, Walker.
What the fuck, man?
And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down.
I'm talking about bitch just pick up the motherfucking blitz. Don't nobody get back there. He just standing back him. Where the fuck everybody was at?
They come out here in the eye. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it?
Ain't nobody
and
scored
the very
on you.
next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Got him to the 1-yard line.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I mean, you solid though, man. You know, you still
Man,
know
you
what
gonna
you
get the fuck out of here, nigga. I'm gonna beat
still
your
know what
ass,
to do.
nigga.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
They were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Kamara, and he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It's a 1st down following a gain of 3. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Breeze. And this is incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times.
Man, my own man knocked the ball down.
He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Breeze will try again on 2nd down. And
man, get the fuck out of here, man.
Picked up by
I'm finna turn the goddamn game off, man. This shit him, boy.
So many times we end the game,
I don't know who the fuck they think these is.
We're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a 1st down. Well, that looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team.
We 1-1 on today.
They see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
I knew you were going to cover
it. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight. Begin.
Tannehill going to throw it.
Man, come on. But they would have, his man would have goddamn turned around, throwed his arm up over the back of his head, caught the bit with one hand.
And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him on to the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Hey, you doing, Eli?
Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. A little insult to injury here late in the game. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the kick. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Man.
So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And they did it in shutout fashion. Impressive.
Would it be too bland of a statement to say they didn't have the greatest day off?